Well, it's Friday and it's time for the regularly scheduled Baker Hughes rig count survey. So here we go. Rig counts down 4 in the United States, down to 954. So that's a couple of weeks of falling now here in the last couple of weeks. So after so many weeks of going up, 25 out of 26 weeks. Down 3 in Canada to 217 and down 7 in the Gulf of Mexico. Down to 16, I believe it is, down 7. That's a lot. That's a big loss in the Gulf of Mexico. I was hearing yesterday from neighbors drilling that a lot of the chatter they were hearing from a lot of the drillers was that there was going to be about a 15% reduction in active drilling going on here in the near future. Again, it's a lot of chatter. Do these numbers being down 4 after being up 25 at 26 weeks, 2 weeks removed from now, down to 954? Does that really matter, especially in the United States? I don't think so. Canada down 3 to 217 when we are talking about the oil field maybe picking back up here. Might be a bit more of a talking point for us. 3 out of 217 is a much bigger number than 4 out of 954. The United States, I would imagine that right now they're probably at about capacity for drilling rigs, being up so many weeks over and over and over again, that we're at a point now where it's to stabilize is exactly kind of what we're looking for, is to find a spot where it's going to be comfortable for a while so that we know this industry is strong despite the price per barrel it's not going to get anywhere near what it was a couple of years ago. We're never going to see that again, I don't think. But we want to see a nice, strong oil, a nice base, all the infrastructure, all the equipment, the material, the stuff that the companies need to do their work. The majority of the big companies have all that stuff in place already. That's all there. So when the rig count falls a little bit or goes up a little bit, I think it's sort of negligible. It's one of those things that there's just going to be a rig ending its service, maybe 2 as opposed to 1 starting its service. And so sometimes you get a skewed number like this. It's the 25 out of 26 weeks that we got oil rig gains in the United States that I think now if we settle here and go 4 up, 4 down, 4 up, 4 down week over week, I think we've probably ended up in probably the best spot. Again, Canada down 3 on a number barely over 200. That's a much bigger loss. In the Gulf of Mexico, I don't know what to make of that. That seems like, I mean, to lose a third of your rigs all at one time. Maybe there was an anomaly event, some reason. A lot of guys were done exactly what they were doing. Maybe this comes on the precipice of storm season. Is that kind of what we're looking at here going into the fall? Is maybe this happens every year? I'm not entirely sure. Couldn't tell you. But as far as the United States number, 954, I think is a good number, even though it's down 4. I think if we can stabilize there, I think we're doing really good rig count-wise in the United States.